talk about the potential that this business has, okay? For you, for your teenies, for your family, for potential teenies. So, let's see who joins. It is, some of you guys might be off of work. Happy Tuesday. Today was payday. Happy freaking payday with Cincy. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Because today was a great day. We got paid a day early. So if you have not checked your email, go check your email. That's where you will find your paycheck. And then if this is your very first paycheck, you should have gotten a debit card in the mail. Okay. And you should have set up your Cincy Pay account, okay, your pay portal. So you have the option to transfer whatever you got paid to your Cincy debit card, or you can even set it up to where it transfers directly to your regular banking, right? So payday was today. I wanted to talk about the potential that this business can do for you and your family, your teenies, and yeah, because I think a lot of people do not see the potential. And that's okay. Sometimes it can take a little bit for some people to see the potential. Some people will never see the potential, okay? Because at the end of the day, you do have to put in work to reap the benefits of a paycheck here, okay? You can't just join Cincy and then get a paycheck and not do any work and expect a paycheck, okay? So, the potential of this business is, number one, it can get you out of debt. Number two, it can allow you to earn trips and take your family on vacations for no out-of-pocket expenses, out of your pocket, out of your own pocket, okay? And that's what an incentive is, and that's what we are currently in right now, is we are working towards an incentive towards Alaska, okay? The only way that you can earn this incentive towards Alaska is by recruiting, is by selling PRV, getting PRV, recruiting, and coaching those people so they can promote, okay? And then, of course, if you are focusing on the 3 legs of success, those 3 things that I just said, PRV, recruiting, coaching, sponsoring, then in self-care, then you're going to get this incentive. You're going to earn this incentive, okay? If you're not willing to sponsor and talk about this business, you're not going to earn it, because in order to earn an incentive, you have to sponsor, and those people have to promote, and you're going to have to promote, okay? You get huge points for promoting yourself, for personal promotion points, and as well as your front line, so your teenies promoting as well, okay? I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So, actually, while we're talking about the incentive, it is much easier for someone who is a brand new consultant to earn this trip, to earn these incentives, versus me, someone who is already at the top of the company, okay? Because I can't get any more promotion points. The most points that you're going to get for this incentive is by promoting, okay? Go and look at the incentives tab and the breakdown of the points that you get, okay? So, if you are an essential consultant, you have a way easier and better chance at getting level 3 or even top 75 than I do, okay? Because you can get those promotion points. I have to work on more of coaching my teenies, getting high PRV monthly, being paid at title, all of that to get to level 3. I'm aiming for top 75. But I just wanted to put that out there, because a lot of people look at direct sales and they say, oh, only the people at the top of the company earn those incentives or those free trips. That is not true with Cincy. I can't say for other direct sales, but for Cincy, that is not true, okay? So, the other thing, if you want to earn this trip, you have to open your mouth and talk about your business. I get that it can be scary, okay? I get that direct sales puts a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths, but that is where you come into play, and I come into play, and everyone else in our team and with Cincy comes into play, so we can share why Cincy is amazing and why we are not like other direct sales companies, right? And that is where you come in, so you can educate people on what a pyramid scheme is and show them that Scentsy is not a pyramid scheme. Okay? So that is where you come into play. How are you going to do that? You're gonna research what a pyramid scheme is. You're gonna research what Scentsy is, and you're gonna learn. You have to educate yourself in order to educate other people. Okay? So let's talk about paychecks. All right, I want you guys to drop in the comments if you feel comfortable. What was your paycheck? What was your paycheck today with Scentsy? Okay? Or if you don't want to share today's, share a previous paycheck. Or if you don't want to share what your paycheck was, share what you are going to do with it. Okay? Are you able to buy groceries? Are you able to take your family on a little mini vacation? Are you able to pay your car payment? Are you able to put down debt? Are you able to, I don't know, pay for your kids' extracurriculars? Are you able to pay for Christmas without putting it on a freaking credit card? What are you doing with that money? Comment in the comment section, please. My very first paycheck 4 years ago was $711. I think it was $711. Or it might have been like $708. It was in the 700s, low 700s, okay? I will never forget it. I was hunting with my husband. I literally worked my butt off. I joined a week. I joined on October 10th, so I had 3 weeks to really hustle and to try to get what I wanted, a $400 paycheck to pay for my car payment, okay? I really was only hoping for $200 extra to put towards my car payment, but I ended up with $700, and that was when I knew that this business could be something, okay? And then I ended up going to World Tour, which was in January, and I don't know why my throat is so dry. I ended up going to World Tour in January, and I met other consultants, okay? And one of them told me that their paychecks were in the $20,000 range a month. $20,000 a month, okay? And I was like, what? I'll never forget it. I literally went home to Vince, and I was like, you're not going to believe this. Someone told me that they have received a $20,000 paycheck. Sorry, y'all. For whatever reason, I ended up with 1 bar of service. How in the heck? So, someone told me that they had made a $20,000 paycheck. And then I met other girls who were telling me that they were making $10,000 a month. And I was like, oh my God, these numbers are absolutely insane. Like, I would literally die if I made that much money, right? So I went home to Vince. Granted, I was only 6 months in as a consultant, roughly, not even 6 months, okay? I went home to Vince and I was like, you're never going to believe this. Like, these girls are telling me that there's no cap on the income you can make. And I actually met people who are making $10,000, $20,000 paychecks in a single month. And Vince was like, what? No. Right? Vince didn't really believe it. And I was like, I believe it. And I got to thinking, okay, if they can do it, why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? Why can't I make a $20,000 paycheck? Okay? And let me tell you, it's possible. It's possible. Last month was my first $20,000 paycheck, y'all, in a single month. I haven't told many people that, and I was hesitant to tell you guys that, but I want to be open and upfront with you guys on the potential, okay? You can make more than that. When I say that there's no cap of how much you can make in this business, I mean it. Please believe me, I mean it, okay? But there are a few things that you have to be willing to do if you want to get to that point. Listen, I just hit 4 years. 4 years for me to make that type of money, okay? 4 years. I also work my ass off every single month, y'all. I push myself to have a minimum of 4,000 in sales. I push myself to coach people. I push myself to talk to people even when I don't want to. and just talk about the business, okay? I went and played golf with Vince last month, and this was very, very just like, I don't know, eye-opening to me. I went to play golf, and it was just me and Vince, and he was with like some other guys that I didn't know any of them. I literally had never met any of the guys he was with. And there was a random golf cart that came up with two like older guys, probably like my dad's age. And they were like, "Hey, Ray." And I was like, "Hey," never seen these guys in my life, these men. And I was like, "Hey." And he was like, one of them asked me what I do for a living. And I told him Scentsy. And the other one, so one of the guys asked me what I did. I guess he didn't know me, or maybe he knew of me, but didn't know what I do. The other guy, I didn't know either one of these guys. The other guy was like, "Oh yeah, man, she does Scentsy. She's at the top of the top. She's like the big man in Scentsy." And I was like, I looked at Vince, I was like, I don't even know these guys. How do they know what I do? And he was like, a lot of people know what you do because you're out there talking to people and sharing what Scentsy has done for you. So, if you are not opening your mouth and just talking about what Scentsy has done for you personally, and if you feel like you don't have a story to tell, please listen. I used to tell my sponsor's story. I used to tell Katie Lassiter's story. I used to tell everyone that I knew. My sponsor left her nursing career to do Scentsy full time because she made more money and had to work less hours. Okay? I felt like I didn't really have a story to tell yet. So I was telling other people's stories. I was telling Chloe Cox's story about how she left nursing, 4 years ago? Because of Scentsy. So if you feel like you don't have a story to tell someone else's until you can have a story to tell. Okay? I did it for probably 2 years. Actually, I did it for probably 1.5 years because then I left nursing 2 years in. Okay? Now, if you are going to tell people how much your paychecks are, I have no problem with telling people, I have no problem with you guys sharing what your paychecks are. But if you are going to share them publicly, you need to have the income disclosure, okay? So, like when I upload this to YouTube, I will have the income disclosure in the description section, okay? You can get in a lot of trouble for not sharing the income disclosure. So just be sure that you are doing that. But these are the 3 things that you need to be willing to do if you want to make real money. Life-changing money. And not only that, if you want to help other people make life-changing money, you have to, number 1, open your mouth and talk about your business, okay? You have to be willing to talk to people you know, people you don't know, on social media. You have to be willing to open up your mouth and share what Scentsy has done for you and other people around you that you know, okay? And about how amazing our products are, okay? The second thing, you have to be willing to be consistent with doing that. Be consistent with doing that. Yes, you're gonna fall off the wagon. We are all humans. Do you know how many times I've fallen off the wagon? I couldn't even tell you how many times. Do you know how many times I'm like, I can't tell you how many times, okay? Literally so many times. I have a list of people that I want to do coaching calls with this month, and I still haven't asked them. And I had to go to Chesapeake this morning, which is an 1.5 hour drive, and on my way to Chesapeake, I was in like a weird freaking mood, and I told myself, I'm just not going to do coaching calls this month. I'm just not going to do it. And I'm driving home now, right before I did this call, and I was like, absolutely not. I am going to do coaching calls because that is how I got to where I am, by doing the hard things and the things that I did not want to do, and I did them anyway. So I am going to go home and text the people that I want to do coaching calls with and offer that opportunity to them. Okay? So you have to open your mouth and talk about your business. You have to be consistent with that. And number 3, you have to keep doing it. You have to stay in the game. Why? I cannot tell you how many people would be making the same amount of money that I am making and that other people are making, the life-changing money that you hear people talk about, that you hear other consultants talk about, but you haven't seen it yet. I have seen consultants who would be making that by now if they would have just stuck it out and stuck with it and kept going and sucked it up and did the hard things. Okay? This is not a race, y'all. It is a marathon, okay? It's not, oh, who can be the first one to reach the finish line? That is not how this business works. It is a business where you have to keep trucking, okay? Keep going. Even if you're going slower than you were last week, at least you are moving forward, okay? So remember that. The people who are in this marathon for the long run are going to be the ones that win, okay? It's not let me see how fast I can hit director. If you're focusing on the legs of success, you will promote easily. Not only will you promote, your teamies will promote, okay? The best thing about this business is watching other people be successful. I got texts today from teamies of screenshots of their paychecks, and they were ecstatic, which literally pulled me out of my slump. That is exactly what pulled me out of my slump today, was them texting me, hearing the voice messages that they were sending me, so excited about this business. That is what pulled me out of my slump today. That. Because I want to help as many people as I can see the potential of this business and make incredible money and help their people make incredible money. So, you guys can do this, but you have to believe in yourself. Listen, if you're sitting here relying on motivation, it's not going to happen. You cannot be motivated every day of your life. You cannot. First of all, I don't have the energy to motivate everybody every single day. I might motivate you, every now and then, but at the end of the day, I cannot put my energy onto everybody else, and neither can you, and neither can anyone else in this world. Why? Because it sucks the life out of that person trying to motivate someone else. Yeah, why? Because I'm trying to motivate my freaking self. I'm trying to continually motivate myself. Some days it's easy, some days it's hard as hell. Today was a hard as hell day. Why? I had to go to Chesapeake to pick up a bag party. I didn't want to go to Chesapeake to pick up a bag party. I wanted to contact my host and tell her to keep the bag. That is how bad I did not want to go. I was going to tell her to keep everything in the bag. I didn't care. She could text me the order forms. And I was like, no, not doing that. Not doing that. I'm getting in my car. I'm going to suck it up. Okay? Because the feelings that I was feeling this morning are only temporary. Everything is temporary. Whatever you're going through right now is temporary. It's not going to last. I don't care if it's happy. I don't care if it's sadness. I don't care if it's anger. Whatever you're going through, it is not going to last. It is going to eventually end. Okay? So, do not let temporary feelings affect your 5-year dreams. Okay? Chloe Cox, I heard Chloe Cox say that probably during one of the very first trainings I had ever listened to. And it has stuck with me. So, I hope that sticks with you. And I love you guys. And I want to see the best. I want to see you guys shoot for the stars, aim for the stars. And I want to see you guys, make your dreams become your reality, because it can happen. But at the end of the day, the only person that can make them happen is you. You are the only person that can make your dreams come true. Okay? You have to be the one to put in the work. I can lead you. Your sponsor can lead you. The rest of the teamies in this group can help guide you. But you have to be the one to do the work. I can't do your follow-ups. I can't book parties for you. I can't package your orders. I can't do your fun mail, your thank you mail, and send it out. We can't do everything for you. If you want to see success, then you have to go out and get it. You have to go out, do the work, and reap the benefits of the work. Okay? So, if you feel like you don't know what you're doing in some area, if you don't know how to book parties, guess what? I didn't know how to book parties, but I asked people, and then when I did book a party, I went and watched as many trainings as I could on that topic. Okay? I still train myself. I recently watched a training video on recruiting. Why? Because I'm in a recruiting slump, and I needed to retrain and figure out, okay, what I've been saying, that was working in the past isn't working now. So I need to figure out a new way of offering this opportunity. Okay? Some months you might be booming in PRV. Other months you might be booming in sponsoring. Other months your focus might be more on coaching, okay? It's going to fluctuate, and that is okay. But if you are struggling somewhere in your business, you have to take it upon yourself as a business owner, right? And go and educate yourself on that topic. Okay? So, I love you guys. I'm very freaking proud of y'all. And I want to see you guys win. I want to see every single person win. But you have to be the one to go out and do the work. So, I hope you guys had a great Tuesday. And I love y'all. I'll see you later.